Good afternoon. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. I'm Zuri Bibi, and I'm gonna do the Tree Wisdom Oracle reading first today. And let me back up. Thank you for all my subscribers that have been coming. I lost a few, but oh well, it is what it is. You lose a few, you gain a lot. So I'll gain more. Um, Let me ask for protection over this space. Anything that doesn't mean us any good in any way, shape, and form, we want it to banish. We want to cover ourselves with the divine white light of protection. Um, from the divine, we want to make sure our ancestors and ascended masters and all other spirit guides to come and protect us in this place, keep watch over us. Um, want to take ego out. It's not about ego. It's about the truth, not my truth, and not somebody else's truth. The truth, and a way for you to heal your inner child. I understand that a lot of people don't like dealing with learning about your inner child, and I'm not sure why. Might be because they think it's too hard of work, or they don't believe it, or they don't think that whatever happened to them in their childhood is affecting them currently. It could be a myriad of things, but hopefully, they will one day, tune into who they really are, or get answers from their guides explaining to them, and then they'll wake up. Um, so be it. Thank you for the protection. Um, I'm doing this with the Tree Wisdom reading first today because I just got back from a walk with DM. DM was at work and I was getting ready to start the reading. Well, actually what happened was I got up. I sleep in now. It's just something weird. I find myself getting up late. And I had just gotten up, changed clothes, literally I sat down and pulled my cards out of my bag and got ready to set them up. Little Mackie was standing up here, and when it's me and him, that's my boo. But I know as soon as DM comes, he shoots out. He leaves me. So that's how I know DM is here. So we went for a walk, and I found these pine cones. Found 3 different ones. This one and this one, and I find it really interesting because Lauren had pine cones on her table, and I don't know what that's supposed to be, what it's supposed to mean, but I know it comes from a pine tree, and it might have maybe that card. I don't even know if I have a pine tree in this deck. I don't really know this deck per se. I need to figure out a way to. Well, I know how to delete it. I forgot to put no disturbances. If you hit a little beeping, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm setting them here on the table. When I get brave enough to bring my bigger tripod, that way I can have it on me, and then I can push it down where you can see the cards. That's gonna be really nice. But I don't have that right now. I haven't shuffled the cards because, like I said, I was getting ready to when DM came home and we went for a walk. I was able to go look at the pine. There's no bird. The ducks flew away. It was only one duck there, and he flew away. And it's just really weird seeing ducks fly because I'm a city girl. I'm not used to seeing ducks fly, and I really would rarely see them in the water. So it's a treat to see them. As long as they not pooping when they fly, I'm good. Because I know birds poop when they get ready to go up. That's when they poop. But yeah, I'm using the Wisdom of Trees Oracle and Nature's Whispers. Am I saying that right? Yep, Nature's Whispers. So we'll see for Divine Masculine and for Divine Feminine. I don't like shuffling these cards too much because they pop out, and that means I'm talking too much. but I haven't shuffled at all today. Let's see what the message is for us, because I haven't touched any cards. Like I said, I slept in all day. Well, not all day, but I slept in. We're going to have 3 at the top and 3 at the bottom. 3 on the top for Divine Feminine, and 3 at the bottom for Divine Masculine. If Divine Masculine walks in, that's cool. He said he had some work to do in the garage. I might go be nosy later, but after I do my readings. But it is what it is. All right, Nature's Wisdom Oracles. What do we have? Uh-oh. Got a reversal and power for feminine. What's going on? Oh, it's a lot of power for feminine. All 3 cards are the power. Okay, what's going on for masculine? Oh wow, he has a reverse and power too, but he has another one. Let's see. This is interesting. Only want one. Can I have just one? All right. Okay, he has. What is that? The blue. Being. So Divine Feminine is all power, wisdom. But one is in reverse. The first card is in reverse. And Divine Masculine has 2 power. The first one's in reverse. And then he has roots. So let's go for Divine Feminine. And that one is the giant redwood, but it's in reverse. This is what it looks like. Right side up. But this is how the card fell. And it has a deer. And he has antlers. There's these antlers I learned from Soul Song. So this is a mature. And there's some kind of bugs too. But it's in reverse. So let's see. Majesty. Uh-oh. Majesty. One area of your life is becoming such a dominant force that it is starting to crowd out everything else. This might be a temporary situation or it may be more permanent, but either way, it is leading to a lack of balance that must be redressed. So it's got to get back in balance so you can get back in your majesty. And then European Beach. I think we saw this one before. Substance. Substance. This is an excellent opportunity to add to your store of knowledge, particularly by reading books and listening to the wisdom of others. Let the beauty of the words and depth of your experiences you hear about feed your soul. So yeah, you got to get out of this unbalance. So read about other people. Read about some. I think that will help you right side up because you're probably focusing too much on one thing. And then Date Palm. Grace. This will give you grace. You need to get back in balance. Do some reading to focus on something else to give you grace. It is time to show that you can remain graceful even in the face of pressure. Teach yourself how to bend with the winds of change and how to adapt to your current situation so that you continue to be flexible yet upright. Yeah, something, you're unbalanced about something, so that's what's causing a problem. right, Divine Feminine, get it together. All right, so Divine Masculine's first card is Hawthorne, but it's in reverse, and it's magic. So it's some kind of, and look at that star. Not a star now. You are going through a phase in which you need to concentrate on the inner world of your imagination, intuition, and sensitivity. Try to shut off the noise and clamor of the outer world every now and then so that you can go within. Divine Masculine needs to go within. We got Apple. Generosity. Apple means generosity. Bless others with a full and open heart, not only when you feel affectionate toward them, but also when they annoy you. Let your actions reveal your sense of generosity, whether it is material, spiritual, or emotional. So somebody pissing Divine Masculine off, but it's telling them to be generous, even when people irritate you. You know, Divine Masculine is in the 3D world, so he's around a whole bunch of different energies. So he's learning he needs to get back in his magic. He needs to go within so he can do his magic, so he can be generous to others. And then he's also in his being banyan. He's anchoring so he can anchor himself. So he needs to go within and be generous, but yet anchor himself. Someone needs your emotional, moral, or physical support, even though they may not admit it. Gently let them know that you are ready to help them if they wish, but don't encourage them to become dependent on you. So that's what it is. Somebody is he's going through something. He needs to balance himself so he can be generous to somebody. Somebody needs his help, but he needs to make sure that they don't become codependent on him, on his generosity. And for both of them, we have Holly. That came up yesterday, and that is wisdom, the wisdom. If they do what they're supposed to do, they'll learn some truths. Do not let yourself confuse fact with fiction or rational thought with wishful thinking. This is not a good time to indulge in fancies and idle dreams. Listen to your conscience as it guides you toward honesty and truthfulness. So yeah, they need to both be generous, get into being truthful about what's going on. So somebody's trying to become too dependent on Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. What is that one? I need to go back. Nope. She needs to regain her majesty. Quit focusing on one thing. Needs to do some other things. Because whatever she's focusing on, it's making her unbalanced. Be truthful about it. Look within. Alright. I'm just going to pick one card for each one. One card for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. And one card for Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, be true to your heart. Was, only you know what your heart really wants. But you got to be true to it. And what is the message for Divine Masculine? There's a potential gateway to love here for him. That's if he goes within. Look at that. In the tree. He has all this stuff going on. But he can have even more in there. It's deep. Alright, and on the bottom, for both of them, let love be your beacon. So it looks like they're both going within. There's this thing. They're going within. Like the hermit. Fireflies. Interesting. All right, I think I'm going to call this Be True to Your Heart because there's a potential gateway. Thank you for stopping by. I hope this message was something that you could use. I'm going to have some interesting things in here. I didn't really talk about the pictures yet. I'm still getting there. But I did show you these pine cones. If anybody knows what the pine cones mean, I really like this one. Knows what the pine cones mean. If you could leave it in the comment section, I'd appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Talk to you soon. Peace.